Welcome back. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody? So, today we have a couple of questions that we're going to talk about. The first one, which is what one. No, let's answer this one. So, we're going to go with the first one here. Why is. No, let's do this one. Why do men pull away after showing interest? And then we're gonna go through because this is AI generated question, so I'm just hopefully it's more accurate. Then the second question we have: when is the right time to talk about being exclusive? What do men really want in a long-term partner? And then what are the no, we're not gonna answer. So let's keep it three questions. Yep. So why do men pull away after showing interest? Okay, so if you have seen one of my old, I think is the second video of you preparing to go to the date and stuff. So if you watch that video, it will show you this four steps that that it is really easy how from the time when a man see, get attracted, get to talk to you, approach, all of that. But we're not gonna go deeper in that again. So this time we are going to talk about why they pull away after showing interest. And I told you again in that old video how crazy and how hard they be going because of one simple thing, which is the attraction of the outside, the appearance. So a lot of times when men go through a lot of stuff, previous relationships and just regular dates, whatever, it doesn't have to be a relationship because female will say relationship, they will name it as that. It could be just someone went on a date, 2 3 dates, and that's it. They saw a crazy person, they don't want to go through even close to that situation again, especially if that person is like 30 years or older. They will be easy to shut things down and to pull away. But one of those reasons, like I said, it will be taking baby steps. So for someone who's taking a baby step, they are easily to pull away. So again, the first date, second date, as soon as they see the red flags, the things that they, because once they see you in person, they will immediately start imagining, daydreaming about things from 0 to 100. So when they see those things fading away or it's not taking me to that direction, and believe it or not, a lot of times females, they, even though she's a good person, could be the soulmate for that person, but then she will pretend to be somebody else. She will adapt a different personality. So she could be in the back, because in the back of her head is like, if I acted a certain way, like last time this guy did this time, if I don't act a certain way to show him this, he's gonna take advantage of me as well. So let me act bum bum bum. And then by the time she act bum bum bum, you're doing it to your soulmate. Here you go, your soulmate knocking on your door. Boom, you're about to blow it, or you even, it's not even there anymore. So you gotta be careful. Like I always say, it's a marathon. You get up every time you fall, because by the time you say, I'm gonna just lay down, here you go, that person knocking, living, and that thing is just everywhere. Not just applying that to anything. Sometimes you be waiting on someone, and then by the time you say, I'm about to leave, that person show up. So this is not has nothing to do with this, but it's applied. I have no idea. People say that's the universe, but we don't even know what the universe is, to be honest. People that just grow up say things, we don't know what the universe is or what it means, and if it has anything to do with us, you know but we're gonna move on for something else. And when is the right time to talk about being exclusive? Never. There is no time. Like, by the time you mention it, it's over. By the time you mention it, that person is not for you. So never, 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 and there's never will be a time, I would say, because it's a man job. You have to go with the flow, or you use your own signs that you're gonna see and the signals, and make a decision. You want to go again for the third year, fourth year, fifth year? Is not, and this is also another thing. Sometimes by the time you give up on the second year, here we go, it would have been, or it could have happened the third year. By the time you give up on the third year, it could have, you you give up on the fourth or the fifth year. I know it's long, but it would have happened on the sixth, seventh year. So there is no time. Again, that question, that's the answer to that question. What do men really want in a long-term partners? That's a big question. I think will require a whole another video for that one. So that's something once we get into that one, it will take us to another secondaries subjects. So we're gonna leave that for another question, hopefully. And we're gonna stop by now, because this is I'm trying to make this always as simple and as easy. So just follow up, and of course, like I mentioned always in the beginning of the video, sometimes you may not catch up with the accent that I have or whatever, but just stay tuned. You will catch something that beneficial sooner or later. And every time there is new things, and then like I said, we're going through AI generated questions, and sometimes if you have a question, go ahead and ask it down below, and we'll get into it. Of course, like right now I have about almost over 50 questions with the AI things, but go ahead, subscribe and follow this page, so you could be more aware of things. I want to keep things more natural and real, because nowadays there is a lot of things going on in the air. So see you next time.